chosen ones, you are standing at the edge of something profound, a divine transformation orchestrated by God Himself. This isn't just any change, it's a monumental shift designed to elevate you into your true purpose. You've felt it in your spirit, haven't you? The restlessness, the longing for something greater, the undeniable pull toward your destiny. These are not mere coincidences, but divine whispers reminding you of who you are meant to be. Every transformation begins with a call, and this call is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, faith, and unwavering trust in the one who has chosen you. You might be questioning your readiness or even the reason for this journey. But remember, God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. The trials you've faced, the storms you've weathered, all have prepared you for this moment. But transformation is not instant. Like a seed breaking through the soil, it demands patience and persistence. There will be moments of doubt, times when the weight of the unknown feels overwhelming. Yet, it is in these moments that you must hold on to God's promises. You are not walking this path alone. His hand guides you, and His light will illuminate your way. As you step into this journey, allow yourself to be open to what lies ahead. The world you knew is shifting, and something extraordinary awaits on the other side. The question is, are you ready to embrace it? Transformation often begins with uncertainty. Standing at the edge of renewal, you may feel both exhilaration and fear. This edge is not a place of comfort, but one of challenge, a space that calls you to leave behind the familiar and step into the unknown. The edge tests your faith, asking you to trust in what you cannot yet see. Consider this: every caterpillar must abandon the safety of its cocoon to become a butterfly. Similarly, you are being called to release what no longer serves you, old habits, limiting beliefs, and even relationships that hinder your growth. This shedding is not a loss, but a necessary preparation for what is to come. As you peer into the horizon, what do you see? Perhaps it is a vision of your future, one that feels too vast or unattainable. But know this: the vision is not there to intimidate you. It is a divine promise of what is possible when you align with God's will. Trust that the one who placed this vision in your heart has already equipped you with everything you need to bring it to life. The edge of renewal is also a place of clarity. In this sacred space, distractions fall away, and you begin to hear the still, small voice of the Lord more clearly. He is calling you to rise, to step forward, and to embrace the fullness of your potential. His words echo in your spirit. "Behold, I am doing a new thing, now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" Isaiah 43:19. This is your moment to decide. Will you cling to the old, or will you trust in the promise of the new? The edge requires a leap of faith, a step into what feels uncertain but is divinely orchestrated for your good. As you take that step, you will find that the ground beneath you is firm, not because of your strength, but because of God's unwavering support. The journey is just beginning. What lies ahead will stretch you, grow you, and ultimately transform you into who you were always meant to be. The edge is not an end, but a beginning, a doorway to something far greater than you can imagine. What will your first step look like? Transformation does not always begin with external events. Often it starts deep within. You may have noticed subtle changes in your heart and mind, shifts that seem unexplainable yet undeniable. These are the signs of a divine shift, the evidence that God is preparing you for something extraordinary. Perhaps your priorities have changed. What once consumed your attention now seems trivial, and you find yourself drawn to things of deeper meaning. Maybe relationships that once felt vital have grown distant, or opportunities you once pursued no longer align with your spirit. These changes, though unsettling, are not random. They are God's way of clearing the path for your transformation. This inner shift might also bring a heightened awareness of your purpose. You begin to see the ways in which your life has been woven together, each moment preparing you for this season. The trials you've endured and the victories you've celebrated all point to a greater story, one authored by God Himself. Amid these changes, there is a call to action, to trust the process. Transformation requires surrender, releasing your plans and embracing God's timing. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a declaration of faith. It says, "Lord, I trust you to lead me even when I cannot see the way." In this season of change, remember the words of Yeshua, "I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing." John 15:5. Your connection to Him is the foundation of your transformation. Without it, you risk being swayed by the temporary distractions of the world. As these internal shifts continue, you may encounter resistance, both from within and from those around you. Your old self may fight to hold on, and others may not understand the changes they see in you. But take heart. This resistance is confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. Growth is never without struggle, and transformation often comes disguised as discomfort. The divine shift within is a process, not an event. It unfolds gradually, layer by layer, until the fullness of God's plan is revealed. Each step prepares you for the next, and each change brings you closer to the person you are called to be. As you reflect on these signs of change, consider this. What is God asking you to release so that you can fully embrace what He has for you? As you continue on this path of transformation, you may encounter moments of darkness, times when the way forward seems unclear and the challenges feel overwhelming. These are the moments when you are invited to lean into Yeshua's light, trusting in His guidance even when the path is hidden. The journey of transformation is not without trials. In fact, these trials serve a purpose. They refine you, strengthen your faith, and reveal the depth of your reliance on the divine. During these dark moments, it's natural to feel fear or doubt. But remember, Yeshua walks with you, offering light in the darkness and hope in the face of uncertainty. He has said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." John 8:12. This light is not a mere flicker, but a powerful force, illuminating even the most shadowed parts of your journey. It is the assurance that you are never alone, no matter how isolating the path may seem. Embracing Yeshua's light means acknowledging His presence in every moment, especially those that challenge you the most. It is in these times that His love and guidance become most apparent, leading you forward when you can't find the way on your own. The darkness you face may also be internal, doubts about your worthiness or fears about the future. These are the shadows that the light of Yeshua dispels, for in His presence there is no room for fear. His light reveals the truth, that you are chosen, loved, and equipped to face whatever lies ahead. To embrace Yeshua's light, you must let go of the belief that you must have all the answers. Instead, allow His wisdom to lead you, trusting that He sees what you cannot. Transformation is about surrendering to a higher purpose, one that is beyond human understanding. As you yield to His light, you will find strength and peace, even in the most challenging moments. The world around you may still seem dark, but your spirit is illuminated. Others will notice this glow within you, a quiet confidence, a peace that transcends understanding. This is the gift of Yeshua's light, a beacon that not only guides you, but also inspires those around you. So, as you face the trials of this journey, remember the light that dwells within you. It is a gift that cannot be extinguished, a promise that Yeshua walks with you, always. What part of your life do you need to surrender to His light today? True transformation demands that we leave behind the habits, patterns, and mindsets that no longer serve us. As you stand on the edge of your divine purpose, this is the time to examine the ways you've been living, the beliefs you hold, the routines you follow, and the cycles you've found yourself repeating. These patterns, while familiar, may be holding you back from the full potential God has intended for you. Breaking old patterns is not an easy task. They provide a sense of comfort and predictability. But growth does not occur within the walls of comfort. To transform, you must be willing to step out of the familiar and venture into the unknown. This step requires courage, as it often means facing aspects of yourself that you may have ignored or avoided. Reflect on the areas of your life where you feel stuck or limited. Are there recurring thoughts that diminish your self-worth? Are there behaviors that no longer align with the person you're becoming? Transformation calls you to confront these patterns honestly and with a commitment to change. This is not a process of judgment, but one of release, a gentle letting go of what is no longer in alignment with your divine purpose. Growth requires making room, and this often means a season of pruning. Just as a gardener trims away dead branches to encourage new growth, you are being called to let go of what no longer brings life to your spirit. This may mean stepping away from certain relationships, habits, or even environments that have been comfortable but ultimately confining. In this space of release, you open yourself to receive what God has for you. New growth cannot flourish in soil crowded by weeds. By clearing away the old, you are making room for the new. New opportunities, new relationships, and a new depth of faith. Remember that this is a process, and growth often happens in small, incremental steps. Celebrate each step you take, knowing that every effort brings you closer to the fullness of your transformation. As you break free from old patterns, consider the life that awaits you. What might be possible if you fully embraced the freedom and purpose that God has in store for you? As you navigate this path of transformation, uncertainties are inevitable. The journey ahead may feel clouded, the steps forward unclear. In these moments of doubt, you are invited to lean into the wisdom of Yeshua, allowing His teachings and guidance to light the way. His wisdom is a beacon, a source of unwavering clarity that provides comfort amid the unknown. Consider the words of Yeshua. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. This invitation is not only for those physically weary, but for those whose spirits feel burdened by the weight of the unknown. His wisdom calls you to release your anxieties, trusting that He holds the answers to the questions that linger in your heart. In seasons of transformation, it's easy to be swept away by the need to control every outcome, to map out each step with certainty. But Yeshua teaches us that true wisdom lies not in having all the answers, but in trusting the one who does. His guidance is not always a clear road, but rather a steady presence, a voice of assurance that leads you one step at a time. Transformation often brings moments where you must let go of your own understanding, embracing instead the divine plan that is unfolding. Yeshua's wisdom teaches you to view these moments as opportunities for growth, not setbacks. Each challenge, each uncertainty, is a chance to deepen your faith and expand your trust in the divine path. When you allow His wisdom to guide you, you begin to see beyond the limitations of the present. Yeshua's perspective is eternal, seeing both the beginning and the end. In His eyes, every obstacle is an opportunity, every delay a lesson in patience, and every setback a stepping stone toward your ultimate purpose. His wisdom transforms your perception, enabling you to face the unknown with confidence and peace. As you move forward, remember that His guidance is always available to you. Seek it daily, in moments of stillness and prayer. Allow His words to anchor you, to be a foundation upon which you build your faith. With Yeshua as your guide, the uncertainties of the journey become moments of revelation and growth, each one bringing you closer to the transformation God has destined for you. What truth from His wisdom can you hold on to as you step forward into the unknown? Transformation is not simply about acquiring new qualities. It's also about releasing the old. To fully embrace the path ahead, you must be willing to let go of the past, the layers that have built up over time, defining you but no longer serving your purpose. Shedding these layers is not easy, yet it is essential for your growth. Like a snake leaving behind an old skin, this release allows you to step into your true self, freed from the weight of what once was. The past has shaped you, taught you, and prepared you for this journey. However, it is a place to learn from, not to live in. There may be memories, habits, or even relationships that you've clung to, believing they were part of who you are. But in reality, these layers were only temporary. They served their purpose in your life story, yet holding on to them now would only hinder the new chapters awaiting you. Letting go of the past can feel like a loss, especially when you've invested time and emotion into people and situations that once felt essential. But transformation requires this sacrifice. You cannot reach your full potential if you remain tethered to the experiences that shaped you, but no longer align with your purpose. This is not about abandoning your memories or denying your past. It is about giving yourself permission to grow beyond them. Consider the example of the Israelites in the wilderness. After leaving Egypt, they often longed to return, remembering the familiarity of their old lives. Yet God had promised them a land flowing with milk and honey, a future filled with abundance and purpose. Like them, you may feel the pull of the familiar, the desire to return to what once felt safe. But remember, your true destination lies ahead, not behind. This process of release may bring up feelings of fear or even guilt. You may wonder if you're abandoning parts of yourself or if letting go is somehow a betrayal of your past. But understand that this journey is about honoring your growth. Just as a plant sheds its dead leaves to make room for new growth, you too must release the parts of yourself that no longer bring life. The act of shedding layers is a commitment to your future self. It is a declaration that you are willing to let go of what no longer serves you to make space for what God has in store. This journey is about refinement, allowing your true self to emerge. Each layer you release brings you closer to the person you are meant to be, purified and empowered by the process of transformation. As you let go, trust that God is with you in this journey. He understands your heart and sees your intentions. You are not losing yourself. Rather, you are becoming more aligned with your divine purpose. Every step you take towards shedding the old is a step into the future He has prepared for you. So, reflect on what layers are ready to be released. Are there beliefs that no longer serve you? Habits that keep you stuck? Relationships that drain rather than uplift you? As you identify these, offer them up in prayer, asking for the strength to let go and the wisdom to embrace the new. This act of release is a step of faith, a sign that you are committed to your transformation. What parts of the past are you ready to release so you can fully step into the future? As you journey deeper into transformation, the noise around you may grow louder. Opinions, doubts, and distractions can arise from both within and outside, attempting to pull you off course. In these moments, learning to listen to Yeshua's voice becomes essential. His voice is steady, offering clarity and peace amid the world's chaos, guiding you back to your purpose every time you're tempted to stray. This noise can come in many forms: the expectations of others, the voice of self-doubt, or the lure of temporary comforts. When faced with these distractions, it can be challenging to discern the right path. Yet, Yeshua calls you to tune your heart to His voice, to listen closely to the wisdom He offers. In John 10:27, He says, "My sheep listen to my voice, I know them, and they follow me." This reassurance is a reminder that He is always near, offering guidance when you need it most. To hear Yeshua's voice, it's often necessary to cultivate moments of silence. In our fast-paced world, silence is rare, yet it's in these quiet spaces that you can truly connect with Him. Take time each day to be still, to shut out the world and open your heart to His presence. In these moments, allow His voice to rise above the noise, bringing you peace and reminding you of your path. Listening to Yeshua doesn't always mean receiving a clear, audible message. Often, He speaks in subtle ways: a feeling of peace, a sense of conviction, or a sudden clarity of mind. Trust that He knows the best way to reach you. The more you practice listening, the more attuned you will become to His guidance. Like tuning into a frequency, your heart learns to recognize His presence, filtering out the distractions that would otherwise lead you astray. At times, His voice may call you to step into uncomfortable places or make difficult decisions. Transformation is rarely convenient, and following Yeshua's guidance often means choosing faith over comfort. Remember that He sees the bigger picture, even when you cannot. When He calls you to let go of certain relationships, pursuits, or mindsets, trust that He is guiding you towards something greater. The noise of doubt and distraction may never fully disappear, but Yeshua's voice will always be stronger if you choose to listen. He speaks to you through Scripture, through moments of prayer, and through the peace that settles in your spirit when you align with His will. His guidance is always available, no matter how loud the world becomes. As you continue your journey, seek to make His voice the loudest influence in your life. Let His words become the foundation of your decisions and the compass that guides your steps. Transformation requires a willingness to let go of worldly influences and to tune into the divine. Yeshua's voice is there, offering reassurance and encouragement with every step you take toward becoming who you are meant to be. As you reflect, consider what distractions you might need to release. Is there noise in your life drowning out His guidance? Or perhaps a mindset that prevents you from hearing Him clearly? Ask yourself, how can I create more space in my life to listen to Yeshua's voice? In the journey of life, you are never truly alone. Higher powers are observing your steps, watching with interest as you navigate trials and make choices that shape your path. These watchers, divine beings, spiritual guides, and even the presence of the Creator, stand by, observing not as passive onlookers, but as beings invested in your growth and readiness for greater tasks. They witness your victories, your struggles, and especially the moments when you push beyond what you thought possible. Imagine for a moment that every act of resilience, every decision to rise despite pain or exhaustion, is seen and recorded by these higher powers. These watchers understand the significance of your journey, knowing that each trial serves as preparation for what is yet to come. Their attention is drawn to moments of perseverance, for it is in these moments that your potential truly shines. This awareness of being observed can either be daunting or empowering. When you feel the weight of these divine eyes upon you, it's a reminder that your actions resonate beyond the physical world. It's as though your struggles, however small they may seem, echo into realms unseen, signaling to the divine that you are ready or nearly ready for a greater calling. The watchers know that the stakes are high and they are waiting to see if you will rise to the challenge. But why are they watching so closely? The answer lies in the role you are meant to fulfill. Those chosen for divine tasks must be refined and strengthened through both spiritual and physical trials. These higher powers assess not just your endurance, but also your character, observing how you handle pressure, setbacks, and even moments of isolation. They seek to understand if you possess the resilience and commitment necessary to carry out a mission of significance. In times of struggle, it's easy to feel overlooked or even abandoned, but remember that the watchers are closest when you are at your lowest. They observe how you respond when no one else sees, how you persevere when others might give up. These are the moments that reveal your readiness to step into a higher purpose. Your ability to withstand physical and mental hardship speaks to a level of dedication that goes beyond mere determination. It signifies that you are prepared to carry out tasks that others cannot. The watchers are not only observing, but also subtly guiding you. You may feel a nudge toward resilience, an inner strength that seems to surface just when you think you can go no further. This is a sign of their support, an indication that they believe in your potential and wish to see you succeed. They do not intervene directly, but empower you to find strength within, pushing you to rely on your inner resources while subtly reinforcing your spirit. As you reflect on this awareness of being watched, consider this open-ended thought. If these higher powers are witnessing your every step, what message do you want your actions to send? What legacy are you building in the quiet moments when only the divine observes? Let each decision be a testament to your readiness, a signal to the watchers that you are indeed prepared for the next phase of your journey. As you approach the culmination of this transformative journey, you may feel an awakening strength, a power that comes not from your own efforts, but from your connection to Yeshua. Empowered by His Spirit, you are now equipped to step into the path that has been set before you with confidence and resilience. This empowerment is more than motivation. It is a divine force, a strength rooted in faith that enables you to overcome obstacles and pursue your purpose with unwavering resolve. Embracing this path requires courage, for transformation often leads us to places we didn't expect. But know that you are not alone. Yeshua walks with you, strengthening you with each step. Remember His words, "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world." John 16:33. His victory is your foundation, and through Him you have the power to rise above challenges that may come your way. To truly embrace your path, allow this empowerment to permeate every part of your life. Let it influence your decisions, relationships, and actions. This path you are on is not merely a task to complete, but a lifestyle, a way of being that aligns you with your divine purpose. Each step you take brings you closer to who you were always meant to be, shedding any lingering doubts or fears. Empowerment also means embracing responsibility. With this strength comes the call to act in ways that reflect the love and compassion of Yeshua. You are a beacon for others, and your journey is an example of faith, resilience, and grace. Others will see your transformation and may be inspired to begin their own. Embracing your path means accepting this role wholeheartedly, knowing that your life is a testimony to the power of faith. As you move forward, let Yeshua's Spirit guide you in all things. Trust that His power within you is enough, that His guidance will lead you in the right direction. There will be moments of challenge, yet these are simply steps along the path. Opportunities to deepen your faith and strengthen your resolve. Now that you stand at this point in your journey, consider, how will you carry this empowerment into the world? What choices will you make, and how will they reflect the transformation you've undergone? You have reached the edge of a profound transformation, standing in the place where preparation meets purpose. This final step forward is not the end, but a new beginning, a chance to live fully aligned with the divine calling that has been placed on your life. It is here that you embrace the entirety of who you have become, letting go of the last traces of fear or doubt, ready to step into the world with a renewed spirit and a clear sense of mission. The transformation you've undergone is one of both heart and spirit. You are no longer the person you once were, bound by old patterns or limitations. You are free, empowered by the journey you have taken and the lessons you have learned. Each experience, each trial, has been a stepping stone, bringing you closer to the person God has called you to be. Embracing transformation also means living with a sense of purpose each day. This is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey of growth and discovery. Transformation is a commitment to continue evolving, to remain open to God's will, and to pursue His calling with passion and humility. As you step forward, hold on to this commitment, knowing that your life is now a reflection of divine purpose. Let this final step be taken with confidence, knowing that Yeshua walks beside you. He has led you to this place and will continue to guide you in the days ahead. Remember His promise, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Matthew 28:20. His presence is your assurance, a constant reminder that you are never alone. This transformation is a gift, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Your life, your choices, and your path now serve as a beacon, illuminating the way for others who may be seeking their own transformation. Embrace this role with humility and gratitude, knowing that God's work within you is also His work through you. As you take this final step, consider the life that now awaits you. Transformation has prepared you for this, but it is up to you to continue living it out. What will you do with this gift? How will you use it to serve others and glorify God? The possibilities are as vast as the horizon before you, filled with hope and purpose. Your transformation is only the beginning. The world is waiting, and God has incredible plans in store. So take that step forward, chosen one, and embrace all that you have become.
Chosen ones, if you enjoy our videos and would like to support our channel, feel free to buy us a coffee. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.